Now listen, this video for all your future inmates out there that might find yourself going to federal prison in the near future. The things that I'm about to tell y'all in this video, these are some things that you should know before you go to the feds. Now, number one, if you end up going to an active yard, meaning a dangerous yard where it's heavy, strict politics at prison politics, you're going to need your paperwork, bruh. And you got 30 days to get your paperwork in, not a day longer, or you're going to have to check in. Meaning that the inmates is going to force you off the compound and make you check in to the SHU so you can get transferred to a different prison. Because one thing about them type of prisons, they need that paperwork to make sure you're not a snitch, because they don't allow snitches or rats to walk the yard with them. Now, as for some of the paperwork that you might need, and the only reason why I say might, because every car goes by different paperwork that they want to see. But as for them sentencing transcripts down here at the bottom, that's the number one thing that most of the cars want to see, because that thing lets them know everything that was said in court when you was getting sentenced. And after that, it's the docket sheet, then the statement of reasons, and then the judgment and commitment, meaning the J&C. And I'm gonna tell you now, some cars are more strict than others, so some cars might want to see your original indictment too, just to make sure you ain't showing them no fake paperwork. Now, number two, when you go to federal prison and end up on like a active yard, like a USP, a medium, or a low, you will have to join a car, meaning groups of inmates that come from the same region, like down south, Midwest, the same city, state, or claim the same gang as you. Or if you're a very religious person on the streets, such as like a Muslim or something, you might want to join the Muslim car when you get to federal prison. And one thing about federal prison, they got a lot of different religious cars within the federal system. Now, and I'm gonna also tell you this, you don't always have to join a car when you get to federal prison, but if I was you, I would, because you could be on something called man time, meaning that you riding by yourself, dolo, solo. But if you go to like an active yard or something like that, it's best for you to join a car, bro. Like, they gonna make your people gonna be telling you need to join a car because it's dangerous in there, bro. You don't want to be by yourself. Now, number three, if you go to like a USP or a medium, which are prisons where the inmates sleep inside of cells, they got a door and stuff like that. Don't be, when you walk by their cell, bro, don't be looking at people's windows, bro. People like their privacy in there, bro. They don't want you to be all nosy. Every time you walk by a cell, you looking inside the cell. Don't do that, because that can get you hurt, bro. You got to mind your damn business and keep your eyes straight and keep on walking, bro. Especially if you end up getting designated to an active yard, bro, where they be carrying them knives at and stuff always going down. Keep your eyes straight, man, and mind your business. Now, number four, if you ever got to go talk to a CO inside the CO booth or the office or something, wherever they located, make sure you bring an eavesdropper. Like, I want to say a witness, a person that's going to overhear whatever you tell the CO, but make sure you always bring them, because if you go inside there by yourself and y'all shut the door and you come out and 20 minutes later the raid unit come and get the raid in people's cells and shit, they going to think you the one that went in there and told something. And that can lead to big problems between you, your car, and other cars, especially if people was taking losses and stuff like that. Like the tattoo man lost all his tattoo guns and stuff like that, his equipment. That's his hustle. He gonna be very upset and pissed, bruh. So don't do that, bruh. Make sure you bring an eavesdropper. That's what I call them. You can simply call them a voucher, like somebody that's gonna vouch for everything you said, an eavesdropper or a witness. Now, I don't like using that witness term, because that's too much like making a dude look like he a hot dude, meaning that he cooperated on this case, not a dude that look good, bruh. Now, number five, if you get some credit from somebody that's out there hustling and selling that, you know what, or the store man that's selling food, or you got a gambling debt, make sure you pay your debts off, bruh, and don't try to be on some sneaky stuff and check in. So you don't got to pay them, because I'm telling you right now, in the feds, they got something called True Links. And some dudes, I don't know if the feds caught on to it and canceled it, some dudes be having them Text Now apps, and they be highly connected to other prisons across the nation, bro. So you can go ahead and think you getting away smooth and owing somebody about $1,000 until you land on your next prison, and that same somebody that's connected to the person that you owe press you and beat you up off that yard. You feel me? Put the knife in your lock and sock you and check you in. Like I'm telling you now, it will not be that easy as you think it's gonna be by you just checking in and going to another prison, bro. Because there's a lot of dudes that's been down a long time that know a lot of other dudes that they can get in touch with on every different yard or some different yards. I'm telling you, bro, it's not that easy. Now, number six, if you go to a USP or a medium where you're going to be housed in a cell with a roommate, make sure if you got to take a number two, Every time you drop, you flush. Every time you drop, you flush. Don't just let that shit linger in a room, bro, because that can start a problem between you and your cellmate. You feel me? Like, he might throw you up out of there, bro, because that's disrespectful as hell. So make sure every time you drop, you flush. That's just respect, bro. And I'm telling you now, when it comes to that word respect, it is big in federal prison, bro. It's all about respect. And number 7, again, if you end up going to a USP or a medium where you will be housed in a cell with another inmate, bro, when you brush your teeth, make sure you spit in the toilet. Don't spit in the sink. Dudes don't play that. That's a big thing in prison, bro. When you brush your teeth in the morning or whenever you brush your teeth, make sure you spit the spit in the damn toilet, not in the sink, bro, or you might have a problem with your damn cellmate again. Now, number 8, I just talked about this, bro. When it comes to respect, respect is everything inside of federal prison, bro. I don't care if you a black dude and you walk and bump shoulders with an AB. Make sure you say, excuse me, bro, my bad, because respect is everything in prison, and it will get you a long way if you know how to show it, bro. Because most of the time when you be seeing dudes get packed up off the yard in federal prison, it's either 1 or 3 things, bro. The dude done stole something and they done found out about it. He didn't show no respect, or he owe a gambling debt and ain't trying to pay, or he done told on somebody, rode a kite and got somebody in trouble, got them busted or something, and sent to the shoe and got them transferred off the yard. And now number 9, this one of the biggest no-nos in federal prison, especially in like an active yard, like a USP medium and some lows. It's up there with snitching, bro. It's the law of the land. Do not steal. Don't never steal, bro, because that can get you to lose your life, bro. I don't care. A dude to knock you off for a $5 book of stamps if you stole it from him, bro. You feel me? If he left something on the table and when he get up and leave and then come back and you done took it, it can get you knocked off in prison, bro. Don't nobody like no thief. They put them up there with snitches and stuff like that. Nobody want nobody to be stealing from other people. You feel me? Like, it's about respect at the end of the day. That goes in with respect. Don't steal nobody's stuff that ain't yours, bro. Like, for real, I'm telling you, go ahead and steal something you want. Your hands gonna get cut off, and they gonna find you somewhere slumped over with 80 stab wounds in you, bro. They don't play that in federal prison, trust me. Now, number 10, when you get to federal prison, don't expect to see any microwaves on the unit, bro, because it ain't no damn microwaves on the unit or the cell block. They been took them up out of the feds, bro. The thing that we cook with in the feds is called 190 water. It's 190 degrees. It's supposed to be 190 degrees to cook with, or you can get with some dude that got like a stinger or something like that makes it the water real hot, and you can cook your food with the stinger or the hot plate. That's the only thing you're going to be able to cook your food with or heat your food up with is the 190 water, the dude that got the goddamn stinger, or the hot plate. And last but not least, for part 1, if you're being housed inside of a USP or a medium inside of a 2-man cell with another inmate, if you walk up on your cell door, bruh, and you see that your cell door got like a sheet at the top of it and it's covering the window, don't walk up in there, bruh. Make sure you knock first, because it's more than likely your cellie in there doing 1 or 3 things, bruh. He in there with the happy hands going up and down, or he in there with playing rainbow games with another dude, or he in there taking a number 2, bro. So don't just walk in there and play hey cheese and surprise, because you might see something you don't want to see, bro. So just make sure you knock first before you enter. I don't care if it's your cell. Make sure you knock first before you enter, bro, or you might see something that traumatizes you for the rest of your life, bro.